Hello and welcome to this YouTube video for Grade 4 Abrsm Violin. This is B2, the Romance by Charles Donclat. I'll begin by doing a very slow performance of this, and please join in. Use it to practice staying in time and staying in tune. If you stumble, then you should be able to join with me again quite soon, shortly afterwards. And this will give you confidence about getting from the beginning of the piece to the end of the piece. Now, after that, I'll discuss some of the finer points of the music in order to try and get you as many marks as we can. And then I'll do a performance with a pre-recorded piano accompaniment to let you hear what the piece sounds like. Okay, here goes from the beginning. Slow tempo. And now, the piece starts mezzo piano, just a gentle singing sound. It's marked dolce, which means gently. When we get to bar number 5, we have a crescendo, and sometimes we can cheat a little bit. We can start a little bit quieter, and then it makes it sound as though we're doing a crescendo. By the time we get up to bar 8, we're probably around mezzo forte, I should think, somewhere around there. And then a very quick diminuendo. Now the diminuendo is on an up bow, which is a bit of a problem because up bows tend to get louder as they get towards the heel, the heavier part of the bow. So you might be worth thinking about where you're playing on the string. If I play down here away from the bridge, the violin tends to be quieter than up here. It tends to be louder here. Also, you can slow down the speed of the bow, and that will also make it sound quieter. So you can judge how to do it from those parameters. Bar number 9, we're piano, just a gentle singing sound. Bar number 11, we're going to get louder, and we're getting louder on a down bow, and like the problems with the up bow getting louder, the down bow tends to get quieter. So you have to work a little bit harder on the down bow to make the sound get louder. And we crescendo all the way to 13, which is 40, and a good strong singing sound. Examiners like you to make a good violin sound, and that will be to your advantage. We have a diminuendo in bar 14, but make sure it's on the second beat. Make sure that the second beat isn't any quieter. It doesn't start quieter, it only gets quieter afterwards. So the second beat, the third beat in bar 14 needs to be 40. And then in bar number 16 we have a diminuendo. We can just let the music relax. Bar number 17 is piano, just gently singing. And then in bar number 21 we have these marks which look like diminuendi, but I would suggest to you that you regard them more like leaning on the notes rather than getting quieter and quieter and quieter, which is what it looks like on the page. Just lean on the first beat of the bar, and the same in the next bar, and the same in the next bar, and the same in the next bar. Just lean on the first beat of the bar. Bar 25 is now a mezzo forte, and he's written bien allongé, and Abrsm have translated that as very sustained. Well, yes and no. I think it almost implies a slight easing of the tempo as well. You're spreading it's like spreading butter on toast. You're spreading the music a little bit there. And so just be aware of that. You probably just play it in tempo, but just that sense of spreading the music out. And then in bar number 27 we have a crescendo up to bar 28, and note that in bar 28 the rhythm is double dots. Don't get caught out there. Be attentive to that. Poco rallentando in bar 29, just follow the piano. And then we have to start in bar 30. Now, we're having a fresh start in third position, and I would advise you, if you're playing the previous bar, bar 29, on a first finger, like there, slide your first finger up to there and go across. And you should find that you can then join the notes up fairly easily. Just slide up and then put your third finger onto the A string. You might even want to get your third finger there a moment early and slide up to the note, but that might be a little bit tasteless. Okay, so the bar 30 note, it's the same tune as the beginning, but it's not the same dynamic. It's quieter. So just a little memory of what the beginning was like. Bar 34, we're now mezzo piano, a little bit firmer. Bar 36, we're going to crescendo. And then by the time we get to bar 38, we're mezzo forte. And again, regard these, what look like diminuendi, as lean, just lean on the note and come away, and lean and come away. Bar 39 again, mezzo forte. And we have these diminuendi again. And then bar 41 is a crescendo. Now, bar 42 is your chance to get a little bit passionate and excited. Now, if you can show some emotion, I think most examiners like that. You can get involved in the music. And it's good, strong violin sound. Third beat again, start on 40 and then just let the music relax. And again, you could think about moving the point of contact of the bow and slowing the bow down. So bar 44 is mezzo piano. And bar number 48 is mezzo piano beginning, but then getting quieter. And you're getting quieter pretty much all the way to the end. And try and create an atmosphere. If you can get quiet enough, particularly on the second last bar, the penultimate bar, disappear to nothing if you can. You'll get possibly extra marks for that. You'll create an atmosphere, a bit of character. So here it comes with the pre-recorded piano part.